Yes, welcome back. In this video, we'll be discussing about the classification of systems of discrete time systems. So, a discrete time system, we know that any system has input. Now, in discrete time system, when you're talking about, it will have discrete inputs, it will have discrete outputs, and you have represented as h of n. It processes it and gives you the output. The system which takes input, processes it and gives you output. Discrete time system will take discrete input, process it and gives you the output. What are the examples of discrete time systems? Are digital ICs, DSPs, digital signal processors, FPGAs. No, it all takes digital inputs and gives you digital outputs. Okay, now let us discuss about classification of systems for discrete time systems. Yes, though we have done same for the continuous time. Let us see. So we'll do it in linear system, linear or non-linear. So what is linear and non-linear? That y1n, if it is function of x1n, y2n is it function of x2n, if y of n that is equals to y of n, if it is function of a1 x1n plus a2 x2n, if it is equals to y1n, a1 y1n plus a2 y2n, the system is called as linear system. This is called as linear system. And if it is not so, it is non-linear. Second one is causal, non-causal. So if the system y of k is depending on x of n for n less than equals to k, the system is called as causal. The definition already I have explained in the last video, that if the output at particular point depends on present and the past values, the system is called as causal system. And if it is not so, it can be anti-causal, or you can say if it is equals to f of x of n only for n greater than k, it is anti-causal. That means the output depends only on future values, the system is called as anti-causal. And if it is combination of both, that is present, past or future, the system is called as non-causal. Okay. Third one is static dynamic. The name itself, static, means constant. So if the output depends only on the present, value, the system is called as static. So we'll write here y of k is function of x of n only for n equals to k, the system is static, only on the present value. So we can say the static system is causal system, but opposite is not true. So whenever the system is static, you can say it is causal because it is depending only on the present and it is causal. And if it depends on other values of x of n, then it is dynamic system. So let us see the other two classifications, that is time variant invariant and stability. Yes. So time variant and invariant systems, we know that if y of n is function of x of n, for time variant system we have to first shift the input, we call it as yn comma k. This is nothing but shifting input. This we have discussed in continuous time systems also. And when we shift output, that is we write it n minus k. So this will be function of, we will change it x of, we'll write now, we will not write log. Whenever we change this, it is n minus k, if it is equals to y n comma k, it's shifting output. If it is same as shifting input, the system is called as time invariant. Time invariant. And if it is not so, when we say y of n minus k is not equals to y of n comma k, it is time variant. We'll do the problems that you will understand in better way. Time invariant. Next is stable systems. stable systems. So we know now y of n is function of x of n, a discrete time system, right? So if x of n is bounded, that means if mod of x of n is nothing but m of x less than infinity, if y of n also is less than some value my less than infinity, the system is stable, is nothing but bounded input, bounded output, stable. It says that for a bounded input, output is also bounded, be both stable. If this condition is not satisfied, we say it is unbounded system. So now we have seen the classification of systems. We'll solve some problems now. So the example is test the given system for linearity, causality, stability and time invariance. And the problem is y of n equals to cos of xn. Now let us start with linearity. The first one, linearity. I'll directly write what will be y1n. y1n will be cos of x1n. What will be y2n? y2n will be cos of x2n. Now inputs, if I write input equals to a1 x1n plus a2 x2n, what will be y of n? y of n will be cos of a1 x1n plus a2 x2n. Can you write this as a1 cos 1 xn? No, we cannot. Like this is not equals to a1 cos of x1n, that is a1 y1n plus a2 cos of x2n, or we can say it is not equals to a1 y1n plus a2 y2n, because cos of this is nothing but we cannot bring it outside, we cannot write like this. So this is a non-linear system. So I'll write down here non-linear, we can say here non-linear system. Now let us see causality. Now causality, it is clear to you. Output depends only on the present and past. Now you can see here y of n is depending only on x of n. It's not depending on x of n minus 1, n minus 2 or n plus 1, n plus 2. That means it is depending only on the present value. So we can both discuss causality and static systems. So we can say y of n equals to cos of x of n. That means y of 0 is cos of x of 0. Y of 1 is cos of x of 1. Y of minus 1 is cos of x of minus 1. That means y0 is depending only on x0, y1 is depending only on x1, y1 is depending, it is depending only on present value. So the system is static, also causal, because static systems are always causal. So I can write here causal and static. The causal systems are always static systems are always causal. So we have done for 3 systems. Now let us do for stability and time variance invariant. Now let us see time variant invariant. Time variance. Yes, now look. The first one we'll do is we'll shift only input yn comma k cos of x of n minus k. We are shifting the input. When we shift input, we call it as yn comma k. Now when we shift output, we are changing n to n minus k. It will be cos x of n minus k. This is shifting output. You can see now both are same. So y n comma k equals to y of n minus k. What is the system? It is time invariant system. You can write here is time invariant. From the problem only you will understand here. See yn xn. So n is, there is no change. If it is n minus something or minus n minus n plus something or n square 2n 3n, then we say it may be time variant. But when it is yn and depending only on xn, it will always be time invariant system. Now let us see stability. Stability. So when we say x of n is bounded, bounded means what? Xn ka value is less than mx less than infinity. So when xn is bounded, cos of x is always maximum values from 0 to 1. Cos 0 is always from, sorry, not 0 to 1, minus 1 to 1. Right? Cos of minus 1 to 1. That means cos of x of n is always bounded. So this is also bounded. The value is fixed, minus 1 to 1. So we say the system is stable because cos of xn is always bounded. The system is stable. You can write here stable. So hope it is clear. We will do one more problem on this and then, okay. Yes, let us see the second problem. Test the given system for same linearity, causality, stability and time invariance. Y of n equals to x of minus n. Now from this only you can understand y of n is x of minus n. There is no x square, no nothing outside something, or cos of xn e raised to xn. The system is linear. But we have to prove. We will write down y1n equals to x1 minus n, y2n equals to x2 minus n. Now take x of input as a1 x1 minus n plus a2 x2 minus n. This is the input. So what will be the output? Output will be yan equals to a1 x1 minus n plus a2 x2 minus n. So you can see it is y1n, so a1 y1n plus a2 y2n. So the system is linear. From this also you will understand there is no n square term, x square n and all. So it is system is linear. You can write here linear. This is linearity. Next is static dynamic. Static dynamic, we know if the output depends only on the present, but it looks here it is not present, it is minus n. So we can say y0 is depending on x0, y1 is depending on x minus 1, y2 is depending on x of minus 2. Let us take some negative values. Y minus 1 is depending on x of 1. Y minus 2 is depending on x of 2. I am just putting the values. Now you can see here, this is nothing but present, this is nothing but past, this is nothing but past. If you see only this value, you can see present and past, so you can say it is causal. But when you go to this one, negative values, so it is depending on future values also. So we have to see all, 0, positives and negatives. So it is what? Depending on present, depending on past and depending on future also. So it is a non-causal system, and naturally when it is depending on present, past and future, it is dynamic system. So we say here it is dynamic and also non-causal. Why non-causal? Because it is depending on present. This is present, this is past, this is present, this is past and this is future. So it is dynamic and non-causal. So we will write dynamic and non-causal. So we have done for 3 systems. Let us do for time variance and stability. Yes, so time variance, time invariant and time variant system. For that, what I will do here, first I will shift only the input. And shifting input is only shifting x of minus n minus k. So it is just as x of minus n minus k. It is shifting input. Because my input is x of minus n. So I have just done minus k, shifting input. Now shifting output, when I shift output, n will be changed to nk, n minus k. So it will be minus of n minus k. It is shifting output. What is this? X of minus n plus k. So y of n minus k is x of minus n plus k, and y of n comma k is this. Both are not same. So y of n minus k is not equals to y of n comma k. So system is time variant. So we can say here system is time variant system. Time variant, because it is not equals to this. So it is time variant system. Time variant system. Now let us see the stability. Stability condition, bounded input, bounded output. So when you see y of n is x of minus n, there is no square, there is no n outside. So we say that if x of minus n is bounded, input is bounded, that is x of minus n value is less than mx is less than infinity, so y of n is nothing but x of n. So this also will be bounded. This also will be same as mx because x of n is same as y of n. So this is also bounded. So we can say that it is Biot stable system. We can say here stable system. So we have done two examples here. I hope it is clear. Thank you.